Okay, so good morning, everybody. I start this video just on the London Open right now. I took along here. I took along first on the other, sorry, on a little bit earlier in this area. Oh, right. But wonderful. I love when I start this video and we are going up. So I took the long there and I just show it why it's posted on the Twitter feed. We are now dealing with the, sorry, I have to bank some here. So we are dealing with the daily pivot here. But I think we should go up, and the reason why is because of all what I explained in the Twitter feed, and especially the Dixie situation and the setup reading we have. Of course, today will be on-off because of the NFP. So this is the Dixie chart. And we are in the retest area, which is this area where we are retesting a broken trend line, very important one, because this broken trend line, unless the NFP is changing it, would open on much deeper on the Dixie. I have it on another trend line. Yes, on another chart, it's this one. So this would be the targets unless we have a big change, positive change on the NFP today. But this is where I look to see the Dixie soon, I mean, sooner than later. So in the next week or so, even if we are a very volatile market. So for now, we are staying in this area where we are right now. We have those fib there, very important fib that I posted yesterday in the Forex Seals Pro feed, Twitter feed. And you see we are now on this weekly support resistance together with the trend line. That's where we pull back some inside the London Open. So since yesterday, if we look on the daily chart, we have had this start of pullback. We could struggle in this area a little bit, but anyway, today with the NFP coming soon, we will look lower. I mean, we will get out of this area, not look lower. We will get out of this area for sure, or on the upside or on the downside. That's what we will see when that happens. So we have our levels on the upside. Those fib are very important there. If we would break up, then we would retest probably this trend line or stop on those fib again. If not, then, which is my favorite scenario for now, since we posted this high here with a very long-term fib and trend line and everything. It's another chart I have, I think here. No, well, I posted it on the Twitter feed in many occasions. So you know what I speak about with this big trend line there. So that's where we are now. We should see some more pullback after the London Open, and the next 5 minutes, as I explain always, are important, which is what I call the London +5. 1 second, I have to bank some money now. It's going fast. So, just 1 second. I'm back with you immediately, but I have to make my job too. So that's where we are concerning Dixie. I explained it. Now we are bouncing nicely from there, which is great. We are back on the Euro USD chart. I have, as you know, I use several charts. So this one is showing a very important fib we have there, which is a 78.60 fib. Important to be broken on the upside to see a continuation in the morning before the NFP. And then if that's the case, we could retest that area here. We have some other fib there that we could look at, like this yesterday. It was yesterday ABC down, so we could retest this. You see, oh, by the way, very good. I didn't saw it before. We stopped right on the 50%. So yesterday we stopped on the 61.8, which is a good signal. That can be the end of that small ABC down, which is the one we had after the FOMC. We had the beginning with a statement that was up 100 pips, and then we went down with the Powell comments, but the most important for me is the fundamental, which is the data, not the blah, blah, blah. So the data are not good for US economy, and that's why I stay as much as I can on the long side, even if I use intraday trend chart. No, it's not this one. I use this intraday trend chart. I will show it to you. I already posted it this morning. So this is what I use intraday to see where we are when we are not on an open or something like that. We are in the middle of the day. So if we are pulling back inside those EMA, MAs, this is the FOMC, so it means nothing. But you see, we pull back, we stay there, boom, we go lower because we are following the trend. Now, I want to get long because I think this is a bottom, as I explained in my Twitter feed. I think we have something there. And the reason why I think so is what I just explained and show now, which is this backtest of trend line here, which could be a moment where we would turn lower. In that case, we would look to the level I just showed again a few minutes ago here. So that's one of the reasons. And the other reason is the lows we have in place on the Euro USD, not this one, but that one here. No, sorry, not that one. The real lows we have there, actual bottom here at 0.9538, which was a big confluence area, and we had a very, very strong upside setup. So we are actually not only in the Ukrainian war, but we are in an Forex war, and that's something you really need to understand. US with the USD is trying to get some advance with the others country by putting the USD as high as possible, because that's what they want to do. When they do that, they increase the inflation in the other country due to the fact that most of the energy is buy in USD. And that's a way to put pressure on the growth of the other country and try to start with a better shape for themselves. That's not a complete view, it's just a fundamental view. That's something they have always done, which is not, I mean, it's not stupid, it's something which is absolutely logical, and I would do exactly the same if I would have the possibility to do it. I mean, when you're not your enemy, but the side, your competitors are less strong, you are weaker. When your competitors are weaker, you are stronger automatically. So, I mean, whatever happened on the market, it's a rule on any market that happens. Whatever you do in your life, your competitor weaker, you are stronger, or you are in better condition to look at the market. So now we are here. We are struggling on the 78.60 fib, which is what I just posted and said to you on the beginning of this video. We should break through that. If we break through it, then we see a continuation up to this 236 fib, and then the big thing will be to break back this top here, which is the top there of that ABC down that I've used yesterday with the 61.8 that we took yesterday here, with other thing that we posted here. That's the work chart of the day. So we have the 61.8 extension there, we know it, but we had a 2360, very important, which is the other big ABC up we have in place. And the fact that we did respect this one is very interesting, because, so I know there is a lot of things on this chart, but the big ABC I'm speaking about is this one, the blue one, A, B with a 0 here, and the C was up there. This is when we touch the 100%. Let me show it on another chart because it's really an important one. I will copy it and paste it. Well, I can paste it. I will take a blank chart for you. So you will see that very clearly. New layout. So you will see how important this one is, and that's why I spend a few minutes on it now with you, so you can understand what I mean. Blank chart, weekly, boom, paste. Okay, So we have there that ABC I'm speaking about, and you see how it has been holding and working very, very nicely. Okay, Sheila, great. I was reading your message. So you see A, B, C, we respect it here, 50%, we respect it here on the 61.8. We broke through it, we went to the 100%, which can be the end of that ABC, but if not, then we go higher. And then the respect, which is what I want to point out now, the fact that we didn't break through the 2360 yesterday, we had a long setup and everything. As soon as we keep this one, we would look for a continuation on the upside, which means we would look for the 127, 127.20 or 161.8 extension. So that's what we have. But of course, as I said, all is about NFP today. To end with this, another very interesting thing, if you look, the 161 extension is right on these highs here. So it's very interesting because in this case, from the price action, the pure price action point of view, we would have a double top in that area. So I hope you enjoyed this update today. We go back to the work chart. Of course, all that is detailed a lot in the mentoring. If you have chance or time, or if you can do it, do the mentoring session, the mentoring training. You learn everything and you can trade on your own forever. And that's really, really a good way to progress faster than you would do on your own. So hope you have a great weekend. See you later for another live session in the next days.